This is EA Sports PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Simply put, there is nothing like it in the game of golf. It is by far the biggest spectator event in the sport. We're at TPC Scottsdale in Scottsdale, Arizona. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo. And Frank, what can you tell us about this golf course?
Well, everybody wants to know about 16, the famed par 3 here, surrounded by those skyboxes. Once again, that'll be a topic of the day. But really, this is a regular sight for the PGA Tour. So those of you that were familiar with the golf course, it's now changed. 2014, the designers Morris and Weiskopf did a massive renovation.
Well over 100,000 fans every day, better than 500,000 for the week. It's a giant party mixed in with a heck of a tournament.
Nice.
Looks good. Excellent drive, Frank, right where you want to be. They'll pay a little bit of a price for missing the fairway here because from that rough, you cannot control the spin on the golf ball. Now the second shot from 130 yards. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, that's amazing. That's a master class in short game.
Ian Poulter going for the green on his second shot. And getting ready for the putt. One under early in the round. Just a couple of feet. Has the putt, and now at -1. Now to the second hole, and Frank, what can you tell us about this par 4?
A new tee has been added, lengthening this hole 30+ yards. Plus, what used to be just one bunker on the right side of the screen has changed to a little pot bunker and the addition of 2 bunkers on the left side. Still a semi-blind tee shot, and the hole just bends softly to the left. Another very good par 4 here at TPC Scottsdale.
That's a good shot, right where you want to be, in the fairway here at number 2. Nicely in the fairway here, Frank, but this is steeply downhill to the green. Birdie attempt coming up for Ian. Second shot, good look at the green. Ian Poulter will make birdie if he can hold this.
Never looked like missing. This is an awkward length.
Continues to putt beautifully. Frank, what's the strategy here off the tee at the par 5 third?
For the long hitters, they still think that they can reach this par 5 and 2 comfortably with a good tee shot. For the shorter hitters, it really is a thought about where you lay up that second shot to try and leave a good third shot yardage in. Still a good tee shot, though. That hazard down the right side protects against someone who's a little too cavalier off the tee.
Frank, not overly long, but still a pretty good spot and in the fairway.
Yeah, that's in that 280 mark.
And the tee shot ends up in the bunker. Nice position, short grass, second shot. Frank, just a slight miss off the tee. He's in the fairway bunker.
Yeah, just really got to pick the right club once again. Sometimes you take a little bit more club out of the fairway bunker, choke down.
His second shot. Frank, that was the right thing to do.
Yeah, there was no advantage to try and get any more out of that. Smart shot.
Fowler getting ready for his third. That's well played. And now a good look at birdie. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Nice solid start to the round. Tee to green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong.
Has to feel good at 3 under par in the early going. Here now at the par 3 fourth. Frank, what's the setup here?
Plays a little downhill, so it won't play its full 180 yards. You can perhaps take one club off the decision off the tee. The green, as you can see now, is a little wider than what it was deep. The bunkering, though, is certainly excellent there. A little pop bunker on the right side, one there if you come up a little short, and there's another one on the left side should you pull your tee shot.
Birdie try up next. Well, this one is offline just a bit. Look out. You know, that one is going to end up in the rough. And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
Not in the fairway, but not too bad. Just in that first cut. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
That may have been a bit too much to ask for there, that distance putt, Frank.
Yeah, it's fine to be greedy before you hit the putt, but after you've hit it, 2 from that distance is fine.
Nudge this one home, finish it up. Did the job right there. And that's a bogey. Well, Frank, now at the 5th hole, the par 4, the challenge stiffens just a bit.
Yeah, the longest par 4, obviously in the start of this golf course, around the 470-yard mark. 2 bunkers down the right have been changed to 1, but it's in the perfect position now. Of course, that new tee added to add a little bit of length to this hole. The green still remains relatively similar to what it used to be.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Frank, this has been impressive. Game plan, stuck to it, hitting some quality shots.
He's really done his homework on the golf course, swinging well, and, well, there's a few holes to go, too. And this round could get even better.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. The bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
And Ian Poulter going for the green on his 2nd shot. Frank, I think that's going in the bunker.
Looks like it.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that 2nd shot.
But still not done. A good 3rd shot, maybe get away here with par.
Great professionals, Frank, they don't fear the green side bunker shot, do they?
No, because you can be as aggressive or as conservative as you want. You actually have far more options. And you don't have to hit the ball first.
Very nicely done, right on the dance floor. And it's a long way to the hole from here, never easy. Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
In the greenside bunker here, Frank. Nice to go to the beach, but not too often, we hope. Poulter just trying to keep his round on track. This is for par. Nice par to remain 3 under. So just a formality here. In for a bogey. Now to the par 4 6th. Decision time, Frank. Driver, where do you go with 3-wood?
A lot of that's going to depend on if there's any breeze. If the breeze is at your back, you can drive it all the way down the right side and take those 2 bunkers down the right completely out of play. This hole's been stiffened up, though. The length hasn't increased, but that bunkering in that choke point. So the strategy, do you have the length to get past them? Or if you have to lay up, it's going to leave a much longer 2nd shot. This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Second shot coming out of the rough here. That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Oh, a bit unfortunate. Wasn't able to avoid the sand trap. Ian Poulter going for the green on his second shot. That looked like a miss hit, Frank.
The lie was okay. It's a little surprising. Maybe wrong club.
He'll need to be strong with this. Frank, not close, but from that lie, not bad.
No, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich.
All right, in the bunker now. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Great sense of speed in that. We know you can make those, but that one right in the middle.
Ricky over the putt for par. Steady, solid, and at 1 under par right now. On to the par 3 7th, 215 yards from that back tee box, Frank.
This hole hasn't really changed. Still has that V-shaped green where it's very narrow in the front. A high-flying shot in here that carries that front edge, and you find the further and further you go back there, the more receptive, and that green starts to widen.
Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker.
That's an absolute beauty.
Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. This is just a superb performance. Great round to this point, Frank, and you can really see that reflected in his mood today.
Yeah, it just looks too easy. Swinging the club beautifully. Ball's going exactly where he wants it to. He's not trying to take too many risks. So consequently, he's getting birdie opportunity after birdie opportunity.
Frank, that reminds you of maybe what, the greatest bunker player of all time? Good 20-footer here. Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
No, just a good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well.
This is the strength of his game, putting. Ian Poulter set to go. In for par. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. 1 over for the day. Now here at the par 4 8th, slight dogleg to the left, Frank.
And this dogleg's made more severe now by the addition of 2 bunkers. This was a bunkerless hole off the tee in years gone by, but those 2 bunkers certainly make this a sharper dogleg, and because it forces the player to go down the right side, adds length to the already long 475 yards.
That one ends up in the rough.
That went sideways.
Well, it looks as though they're going to need to use all their strength to sort of hack it out of that rough, missing it off the tee here. They'll pay a little bit of a price for missing the fairway here because from that rough, you cannot control the spin on the golf ball. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Birdie attempt coming up for Ian. This requires a lot of speed through the ball. Long putt here. This will require a good touch. Wow, I thought he made that. Yeah, that's a good putt right there. From that distance, he'll settle. Frank, this is a cross-country putt. He'll have a go at it, though, for birdie. We'll see.
There's no backing down here. This is going to go up and down and all over the place, but a chance to go in.
So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Ricky Fowler trying to roll this one in. All right, no damage done. Stays at 1 over par with that putt. This would give him the par. And he makes it for par. Rounding out the front nine with a par 4 of 453 yards from the back tee. Looks to be straight away here, Frank. Anything to be cautious about on this tee shot?
Well, that bunker, there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. There is now 1, and it also pinches into the fairway, which almost makes this hole look like a faint dogleg right. But really, the best line is still down the left side, so it still actually suits a draw off the tee. Green is slightly elevated and not very deep, too. So judging that second shot, getting the right club is essential here at 9. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle.
This, the second shot here at the par 4. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green.
It was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Frank, this one is veering far to the left. Frank made this hole just a little bit harder hitting it into the rough.
I would say a lot harder.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. And from the rough, he manages to not only make the green, but get within easy striking distance of the hole.
Well, that's the best that was going to be on the fringe.
Not too bad. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Ooh, that hurts. Yeah, that really hurts, Frank, missing the bogey putt.
Yeah, now time to get the handkerchief. Double bogey coming up.
Ricky looking at the lip, eyeing it for par. Just trying to keep this round on track. Has that putt, stays at 1 over. Must make this for a double bogey. Now at 1 under for the round. Coming off that exciting front side, we are set to go on the back 9 here at the TPC Scottsdale. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Just a gorgeous afternoon. Great crowds as always, and you can feel the excitement building, Frank.
Oh, you certainly can, and the 10th hole's been changed quite considerably. You used to bail out down the left side, Rich, but they put a little bunker down there that sort of stops that play. And for the ones that tried to drive directly at the green, there's a little bunker that's hidden in the distance that sort of stop you going on that line. So really has to be respected. And the 428, or the rather modest 428 yards there, will play a little longer because this will play as a true dogleg right par 4.
We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
And this attempt will be from about 130 yards. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. On the green, and a chance for birdie. Frank, our featured player, a bit wobbly of late. This is an important approach shot.
It is. Time to just hit the brakes, do a little reset. Things aren't completely lost yet. Start to get back to that positive frame of mind.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
You've got to be kidding me. That was right on the edge.
I tell you, he wants to do over there. It's that sneaky distance.
Boy, he looked like Ben Crenshaw right there. That was smooth and easy, right in the heart. A makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. Good roll, solid. That's a par. On to the par 4 11th hole. Frank, what's the best play here?
No bunkers really here to worry about, Rich, so you have to pick something in the distance as a good line. Something a little bit away from the water that protects the left side of this fairway. And it's adjacent to the 15th hole, the other par 5 coming home. So a good drive, perhaps with a little bit of cut off the tee, and that should shape up nicely for this long par 4.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Pretty good shot right there. And from the fairway for his second shot here. Well, this would put a charge into the gallery. Birdie try for Ricky Fowler. How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break.
Will make birdie if this drops. Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
Drops it, and he's at even par. Nudge this one home, finish it up. Did the job right there. Par 3 12 may not be as famous as the par 3 16th, but Frank, you think this may be a tougher and even better hole?
We see more bogeys and double bogeys here on 12 than 16 will ever see, and courtesy of the water behind and to the right of the green. If you're going to bail out, find one of those bunkers. A good bunker player obviously can get it up and down, but it's still no snack trying to record your par 3 at 12.
Good looking shot right here. Early part of this back nine and a good approach shot. And now we'll have this for birdie. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Getting set now over the putt. Oh, he's gonna love it.
How far was that? That was miles away. Really. This is that awkward length.
That was well judged, wasn't it? Par 5 13th, chance for birdie or maybe even eagle if you're bold and brave enough, but also, Frank, chance for disaster here?
Well, there is. Water very much in play down the right side. There's a bunker down the left too. If you finish up in that, there's no way you're going for this par 5 and 2. Then it becomes a little bit of a zigzag mission. The second shot either has to be hit down the right side, just skirting that bunker in the front, or it has to be all carry.
Always makes the hole easier, playing it from the fairway.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster instead. Actually, a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. That's been the story of the day, hacking it out of the rough.
Going to have grass stains on the shoes come the end. Rich, do you think we should tell him this fairway out there?
Yeah, he's been in the rough all day long. Third shot, looking for a good one. Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Oh, I thought he had that. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. And with that, he'll go to 3 under.
Even par, currently.
Those keep the round going, those par putts. Par 4 14th, and Frank, this hole packs a little punch, doesn't it?
Yeah, the addition of just a little bit more yardage, plus the bunker on the left has been pushed out into the fairway, actually makes the hole play a little bit longer than its 490 yards. Second shot is a little bit uphill. No longer is there a bunker on the right side. That side of the green is actually open. You don't really want to be trying to miss that green on the right. Should you decide to go at the flag, you're going to have to carry that front bunker.
Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards.
Oh, if this is up, it's good. Oh, that's fine.
The second shot now to the par 4. Headed for the bunker, I think. How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, so much is going to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck.
Nice position, short grass, second shot. This one is definitely heading left. Looks like it is going to end up in the rough. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
This is a par try for Poulter. Continues to putt beautifully. Ricky Fowler trying to roll this one in. Now at 1 under for the round. All right, Frank, now the fun begins. We are teed up at the par 5 15th hole. Plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, the fairway down the left side is anything other than straight. It's more like a shipwreck, the raggedness of it. And that water in play, well, if you do find one on the fairway, you can sort of always wave across to the people that are walking down the 11th hole. Find the fairway, you can reach this par 5 and 2. A little bit of an island looking green there, bunker on the left, and also another bunker just short right. But a fairway missed here. Well, you can rack up 5, 6, 7. We've seen all sorts of scores here at 15. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough.
Rich, there's rough and rough. That ball is needle-nosed down.
Can't even see it from here. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Well, it looks as though they're going to need to use all their strength to sort of hack it out of that rough, missing it off the tee here. That one ends up in the rough.
Oh, that went sideways. Second shot.
This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
That ball is lost in the water. After hitting it in the drink, this is the fourth shot.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine. The scorecard is quickly adding up.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. On the 15th green in regulation, but not yet in the hole. This is about a 30-footer, and he'll look at it from a couple of different angles just to try to get a feel for it.
Rich, with a lie like that on the rough, you're going to get too much grass between club face and ball. You're going to have to adjust for that and at least take a club or two more.
Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot. A little bit more hope than determination in that putt.
Great knees, great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face, so it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. So he has that for bogey. I can't help but think that the double bogey back on the 9th hole, it appears, has taken him right out of his game. So they'll tap in. Did the job right there. Frank, the one moment that sort of made the 16th hole what it is today would have to be Tiger's ace in 1997 here at the TPC Scottsdale when it was raining plastic cups.
It was also his reaction, too, and that ushered in the Tiger Woods era that we became associated with, which is the fist pumping, the rowdy spectators. I mean, he was one of the few players that bridged the gap between spectator and golf course. And it still goes on till today. And I think Rory McIlroy probably is the only other player that starts to broach that type of inside and outside atmosphere with golf.
Still to this day, it's the loudest single moment that I can ever remember hearing on a golf course. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
This one has a good line. Oh, what a putt from long distance, bottom of the barrel. Ian for birdie. Well, that's how you keep a round going, make putts just like that. Now to the 17th, and Frank, fair to say this is one of the best short par fours in all of golf?
It is. The drivable par 4 that's designed the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed to be a 17th hole, and it was designed to be drivable. You couldn't get a better place, and you couldn't get a better par 4. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. And Ian Poulter going for the green on his second shot. Good swing, good shot yet again. Birdie attempt coming up for Ian. This is the second shot at the par 4. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Drops the putt to go to 2 under.
Rich, 18 was always considered a long finishing hole.
Not for J.B. Holmes.
Yeah, the water was always in play. And then the day he took it over the left side and carried everything and went on to win, that completely changed the way this golf course played ever since that day.
And it resulted in some of the changes we're seeing now.
Yeah, evidence, the new bunkering down the left side. But it showed us all how much and how strong these guys are, how much they've improved over the years.
Frank, not the longest hitter, but sometimes you win tournaments by putting it in a good spot, and that's where we are right here, 280 yards out.
Yeah, 280 down the middle of the fairway. That'll never get you in trouble.
That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
Not on the fairway here. This could be a tough shot coming up next. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it.
Lucky devil. That was going in the bunker all the way.
Ian Poulter will make birdie if he can hold this. Well, that was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
No, sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
So a tester from 4 feet. Well, there you go, 68 for the day. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Really good round out there today. What's the mindset, Frank, to keep it going?
First thing, really, Rich, just try and keep the same composure for tomorrow's round. Get some rest. We know that. Shouldn't really have to hit the range. Swings in